We got this permaculture thing going on. We got the windmills blowing strong, yeah. We got this permaculture thing going on. We got the windmills blowing strong, yeah. We got this permaculture thing going on. We got the rain clouds pouring, the source of life, yeah. We got this permaculture thing going on. We got the rain clouds pouring, the source of life. We gonna slow it down, spread it out, sink and store. Slow it down, spread it out, sink and store. We gonna look at it, handle it, build relationships.
I am Stu, promoting intellectual models from Australia, work in permaculture and architecture, combining those two fields, promoting intellectual models for evolving the future knowledge of permaculture with other movements from around the world. My major harvest, knowledge, networks and friends.
Right. Thank you.
Peter Cow. Harvest from our session on mentorship in permaculture. Mentorship is people supporting other people to develop themselves, be the best that they can be. And in permaculture happens in diplomas and in PDCs, but also I'd like to see a culture where it's happening where everyone is mentoring everyone else. There are elders mentoring people are co-mentoring each other, the children are mentoring us, so that we can all see things more deeply, develop our capacity, bring out our genius.
I'm Kipper from Germany. I'm just now doing a rough budget for a PDC in Nigeria because Wes came up with the idea to start crowdfunding for the next PDC in Nigeria. And therefore we need some figures.
What's that on your t-shirt?
That's the t-shirt of the Ghana Permaculture Institute, a project we are partnering with in Ghana, and we are just about starting a new 3 years project there of building a permaculture network all over Ghana. The project includes about 80 workshops in 20 different locations, plus a national sustainability conference and eco-village design education course. And we hope we can start early next year if funds are released. We're still busy on fundraising.
What's your name?
My name is John Stormeyer. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
And why are you here?
Because permaculture is my life and my passion, and it's close to home. It was within striking distance of home, and also being tropical, I get to share species, figure out guilds that are working in my bioregion.
Nathan Heckman, Northern California, Sonoma County. I'm the executive director and founder of Daily Acts organization, as in the power of our daily actions to change the world, which is a permaculture-based organization. And then I'm the board president for Transition US for the National Transition Town Movement, which is trying to help grow and connect and catalyze these incredible small groups of people that have the ability to change the world.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? To convene with a ton of amazing and heartfelt and purposeful people who are doing incredibly important work in the world, to learn, to connect, to get renewed and re-inspired. Gotten some good ideas on how to think differently about our work in a really powerful way, strengthen some really great local and regional alliances, and I have a better sense of where the movement's at.
What is your name?
My name is Junior. I am a gardener. I come from Cuba, Havana. I study permaculture for 10 years, maybe more. I like teaching permaculture for children. I like children. I like make things for our people, more important, the all. This meeting is good for me unknown persons or different parts of the world, and improve my capacity for teaching permaculture. And it's my wish, my bigger wish.
My name is Andrea Milani and I come from Italy. I joined permaculture very recently, a couple of years ago, and I thought that this would have been a very good occasion to enter really in the atmosphere and to meet people. Of course, I participated in the past, this year in April, at the Italian conference of permaculture, and it was interesting. I saw a lot of projects presented, but Italian project. So here is much more exciting because the project come from everywhere in the world. People from permacultures from 64 countries. So very exciting.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm from Denmark. I was really curious to see Cuba and all the projects that are going on here. I was really interested in being part of the IPC. This is my first IPC. And I want to create networks around the world and meet a lot of new friends, permaculturists that I can play with.
My name is Berber van Beek. I'm from Curacao, the Caribbean, small island off to the coast of Venezuela. And I came here to get more knowledge, get more networking, and I got it all. Thank you.
My name is Stefan Geyer, and I'm the chair of the Permaculture Association of Great Britain, and also part of the London Permaculture Network. And what was I doing coming to Cuba? Well, coming to Cuba felt really important for me. Not only is it because in 2 years' time the International Permaculture Convergence is coming to Britain, but because these events are fantastic networking, inspiring experiences where I've met everybody. Seems to be doing amazing things. Literally everybody I meet has got these projects going on, has been doing this for this long, and is deeply inspiring and really useful sort of shot in the arm of energy, and there's a lot of great goodwill here. Everybody's up for connecting and sharing their skills and wisdom. And what I'm going to take from here is, I've been networking a lot, like I said, and so I'm going to be taking some very good characters that I'm going to be hopefully sharing around the world. I've got a radio show, 21st Century Permaculture, and you can Google that. And so I'll be interviewing them in the next few weeks on Skype, and then I'll be putting that out on the radio and hopefully inspiring many more people.
Any message for your fans?
My fans?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any fans, but yeah, you need to come to the IPC in London in 2 years' time. That's going to be great.
Hi, I'm Trish Allen from New Zealand, and I came to IPC in Cuba to get some inspiration from my fellow permaculturists and to see what's happening in Cuba. I found it a fascinating country, and I've learned a lot from permaculturists from all around the world. And a couple of the gems that I'm taking home, I was really impressed at one of the organoponica farms we went to see them propagating the mycorrhizal fungi, and that was really interesting, and I want to look into that more when I get home. And so I've got a couple of gems that I got from this wonderful group of people with so much experience and passion for improving the planet and caring for the earth and the people. So I'm going home feeling very full of treasures.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Eric Tonsmeyer. I came from the U.S. I've never been to one of these before, and I've been doing permaculture for 20 years, so I wanted to see what it's all about. And my harvest is seeing that the real exciting things that are happening in permaculture right now aren't so much about the plants, because we've got a lot of that worked out, but are about the movement building and community building efforts are really where the sort of cutting edge is happening, and that's really cool.
My name is Sean. I'm from Canada, and I came here to meet a bunch of other people from around the world who are interested in the same things as me, and who I can really geek out with, talking about beneficial bacteria or something like that, to come, my mind expanded and blown, and come back with some new ideas to bring back to my community in Canada and apply to the work that I'm doing there, and work with others there. It's my biggest harvest from this. As always, with groups of people, it's not so much the information that you learn as the relationships that you make with people. It was like that with my PDC, actually. There was a lot of downloading of information to us, but it's what happens in between the classes that really inspires you and really shows you what a better world is possible. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Angela Enbom from, I've got a 30-acre farm at Dunstown, just outside of Ballarat, west of Melbourne, 2 hours west of Melbourne. I teach permaculture there, and the IPC came. Always wanted to come to Cuba, and my husband and I, and with the IPC here, it was a really good opportunity. I had some stuff to do in the UK, a people and permaculture course, facilitators course as well, so I thought I'd make a trip of it. And it's been a really, really great learning experience. Probably the best thing I've enjoyed about it all is the networking. Hearing the stories from all the other permaculturists from all around the world. And that's been really exciting, and I think there's so much to learn from that, and a great social permaculture experiment. And that's about it.
Okay. I'm Robin Francis from Permaculture College in Nimbin on the east coast of Australia. And I'm here at the IPC because I haven't been to an IPC for a few years. And I have a long-term relationship with Cuba. Yeah. And it's lovely to be here again. I was last here in 2008 and 2009, working with the Cubans on some of their projects and training. And wonderful to come back and see how these things are progressing 4 or 5 years down the track. The Convergence has been absolutely wonderful. It has been so rich. It's been a very abundant food forest of juicy permaculture connections and relationships and learning, always learn new stuff. And it's been particularly heartening for me to see people come together to organise and collaborate on a whole new level of international and also national relationships. And that's been good. I think we're sort of really coming of age as a movement in that respect. The other thing that's been really exciting for me has been some of the informal conversations I've been having with young permaculturists that are doing amazing work in their own countries, who've been tapping into me on sort of a mentorship basis and asking for advice and, as a sounding board for encouragement for what they're doing. And it's so important that we give that support, and my heart is just absolutely bursting with joy and hope and love, peace, brown rice, all that stuff. Yeah.
Marco.
Okay, well, what's that on your t-shirt?
It's the permaculture logo, skull and bones, permaculture or die. This is City of Angels, Permaculture Guild, Los Angeles, Larry Santoyo. Yeah, it means basically if we don't permaculture, we die.
We want to work with indigenous people, friends, indigenous friends people.
Para investigar tecnologías ancestrales.
To research about really old and cool technologies that they have.
y traerlas y alimentar la permacultura contemporánea.
And bring them and support and add them to the permaculture of the present.
They're twins.